Let's take a look at our dimension editor in the property inspector. So if we click on the checkbox for dimensions, you can see it actually opens up quite a number of things, but right now we want to look right here at the dimensions. This is just this little box here, and we can show the dimensions of our panels by clicking on this show actual panel dimensions, and that'll give us the dimensions of the box when it's unfolded like this. And so our first thing that we can use is the three dimensions that we have across here, and as you can see in the preview, we have the A, B, and C dimensions already annotated here. And so A is 144 and B is 200, C is 100. And that gives us these dimensions. We can change any of those that we want to reflect the changes on our box, and you can see it quite differently changes the box to be some other form. So there's a lot of latitude that you can use here in changing your boxes. One thing we can do also is lock the proportions. So if I click on this, you'll notice that the other proportions or the other dimensions are grayed out. So if I was to change this to 244 instead of 144, these dimensions automatically change. The box stays the same proportions that it was before we made the changes. This fold allowance allows us to set an allowance for the fold because of the thickness of the material or so on. Here it's using the thickness of the material, and the slots that we have here are 6.3 millimeters in these slots here, and that can be set there. Our unfolded size it tells us what the dimensions are with the whole box unfolded, and that gives us a real good indication of how much space we're going to need to cut this box out. So that's the dimensions, and we'll leave it at that, and then we'll pick up on how to edit the panels.